Hi again, it's me. For those of you who aren't aware, a new season of Apex Legends was launched on 2nd of July called Battle Charge, and with it came a new legend called Wattson. Now people were very hyped to meet a new legend. Everyone felt like Wattson could change the game. So let's go deep into Wattson. So here's Wattson. She looks pretty sick and seems electric, so she must be cool, right? Well, not really. Her hitbox is pretty small and comparable to Lifeline. She also does not have the new low profile perk that Wraith, Lifeline and Pathfinder have. So all good, right? Wait, there's more. Her finisher is pretty sick and her intro is also good. And the things that set her apart are her abilities. Her passive lets her recharge her ultimate instantly with an ultimate accelerant. Unlike other legends who receive a 20% boost in their ultimate recharge, she receives a full recharge of her ultimate ability. So what's bad about her, you ask? Her tactical ability lets her deploy 4 tactical nodes which recharge over time that can form an enclosed space and can place up to 12 nodes in a match at a time if you place them correctly. Friendly nodes are denoted with a bright blue field and enemy nodes are denoted by a red field. The damage these guys do is pretty small and I do not have the values just yet, but here's an estimate. Also, it stuns the enemy for some time, just like an arc star, which is very good bonus, and you can also get to know when enemies go through it as it notifies you. The reason this field is weak, however, is that people can destroy the nodes very easily by hitting the base of a node 1 or 2 times. Yes, the same goes for caustic straps. Caustic straps can be destroyed easily, but caustic straps could be hidden more easily. It's more likely that caustic straps would set off by the time the enemy realizes there exists one beside him. But when it comes to Wattson's fields, they can be seen easily and destroyed easily as well. The Wattson player will also still know if a person is nearby the field if the person destroys the node, because they just shot it, so you can hear them shooting at it. So in both ways it's probably a win-win. So Wattson is more like a cover your flank or don't let them push fast kind of legend. You see, she's very difficult to use when it comes to her nodes, and she's very difficult especially in offensive and close range situations. You need to be very fast and you need to deploy the nodes quicker in order to win battles with her ability. Her tactical is difficult to use, it's not easy. It's a very defensive strategy, almost like Caustic's, but Caustic's gas traps make him more offensive rather than defensive. But in the case of Wattson, she's extremely defensive. Moving on to her ultimate ability, she drops a gigantic device called the Interception Pylon. These pylons will recharge your tactical ability almost instantly, which means it can recharge your nodes instantly and recharge your shields as well, as long as you are within the range. But the rate at which the shields recharge is very slow. Wattson also can deploy a maximum of 3 pylons at one time, and if you try to add more than 3 pylons, the first one would be destroyed immediately. Also, the same goes with the field nodes. Adding more than 12 nodes destroys the first one. So what this pylon does, you ask? This pylon destroys ordnances such as grenades, Bangalore's airstrike, Gibraltar's airstrike, etc. But it does not stop bullets. One thing to note is that pylon is very weak and also can be destroyed easily with bullets. But they do stop enemies' nades and Bangalore and Gibraltar's ults, so that's the positive point about a pylon. What's worse about this pylons is that the effects of regeneration do not stack, at least from what I have seen. Judging by this clip here, the rate of regeneration does not seem to be changing with more pylons. Given the fact that using the ultimate accelerant takes time and the fact that pylons can be destroyed easily with bullets, I think the effects of regeneration should stack, but at the moment they do not stack. And that's all there is to Wattson. As you can see, she's an extremely defensive player and is very difficult to use in offensive and close quarter situation. Even Shroud himself stated that she's a meh legend and not a mind-blowing legend. On the first day of season 2, I saw Wattson being used in many squads, but it's been more than 2 days now and the hype for Wattson has died down completely. Many seem to be avoiding choosing her altogether. Conclusion: Wattson is a weak legend, but depending on how you use her. You see, she's a decent legend when it comes to her hitbox size and her ultimate ability, but her tactical ability is an extremely defensive tool. What makes her tactical is a bit bad is that you have to place at least 2 nodes for the field to activate, which could also take a bit of a work to get used to, especially in close range and firefight combat. Those few fractions of seconds could be crucial. The nodes also can be destroyed easily, and since the field can be seen, and if the enemy is careful enough, they can avoid them altogether. It does delay the enemy from pushing fast, but at the end of the day, is that all you need? Plus the defense can be easily destroyed, as I pointed before. I have also come across situations where the nodes would also be destroyed by a moving door, which is the same effect that Pathfinder ziplines have. They get destroyed by a moving door. So when you're trying to block a door or block an exit, make sure it's set up properly, otherwise you're gonna regret it like I did. She belongs more towards the lower tier legends, as Shroud pointed out in one of his streams. Currently, Wraith, Pathfinder and Lifeline are still dominating the scenes, but I still gave her a try because why not? And here's a clutch I had done with Wattson, with her ultimate ability. Note that I never used her tactical in this game and relied more on my aim and the pylon in order to survive. And that's all the insight and tips about Wattson. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I shall see you all next time. Peace.